Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we will be looking at how one of the suspects from the John George case was sitting next to John's partner on a flight back to Belfast. Also, Madison's mom sounds guilty, and it seems like Johnny is staying with Madison. So first, let's take a look at what Haley Comet had to say about the John George case, and she has information from John's family.
You what? Didn't hear anything? You didn't realise? You didn't know? Because I'm telling you what, Madison, no matter how much of a gangster's mole that she thinks she is, that would have messed her up with what happened, and she absolutely would have told her mother. So Madison's mum, when she was messaging me, and she power messaged me, she sent me so much shit just having a go at me constantly. And every time I tried to bring the conversation back round to John and say, look, no matter how much you want to protect yourself in this, there is two little boys who don't know where their dad is and it's Christmas. She would go, what about me? You said about me in a video. And I said, I never said anything about you in a video. I've not named her. I've said the people's of interest mother. I didn't even call the suspects at the time because until I know there's definitely been a murder, we can't call them suspects. I would just call them persons of interest. She was like so obsessed with it, and then she was like, no, you said that I went over to Alicante, and I went, you did. And she was like, yeah, I know, but I don't, you need to take that video down. So I'm not taking the video down. Like, take your face for a shit, I'm not doing it. And then she was like, you are Inspector Gadget. I was like, thank you, that's a compliment. I said, you are very selfish. And then I said about her mother, I said about her daughter, I said, you've left a 19-year-old girl in Spain who you know has witnessed a murder or been involved in one. You've left her with murderers. And she was like, but you made a video about me. I said, you've just completely disregarded what I said to you about your own daughter to talk about yourself again. I said, how selfish are you? Like, your daughter didn't save John, but you could save your daughter if you actually gave a fuck right now. I just think it's brutal. So the journalist, who I believe her name's Allison, who's with the family, said that it was a criminal investigation. She said not murder, just criminal. But then the media, the Belfast Telegraph, and us calling it a murder investigation. So we can only kind of we keep going. What a turnout!
So Haley has been in contact with Madison's mom, and it seems like she only cares about herself. Personally, I think she's feeling guilty because she doesn't want to answer any of Haley's questions. All she wants to do is talk about herself and say that she isn't involved. Also, when Haley asks about Madison, she clearly doesn't want to talk about her daughter for some reason, or she just cares about herself too much. But we know that Madison's mom flew to Alicante straight after John went missing. So this suggests that she knows information about what happened to John. Remember, Madison is only 19, so I do agree with Haley. She would have probably told her mom everything.
I don't know what he thinks his reception's going to be in Belfast, or if he thinks he's going to be safe. So Vermin Jimmy Weir sitting right next to my sister Danielle Byrne on her flight back from Alicante to Belfast, wearing her t-shirt with Johnny's face, sat right next. Oh, she's wearing her t-shirt with Johnny's face on. He sat on the same flight, wearing her t-shirt with John's face, sat right next to one of the scum involved in his murder, the murder of her son's daddy. Oh, so he is sat on the flight next to John's partner, the father of his children, if I got that right. Look how close she sat to him. She's wearing the orange t-shirt and he's there. And she's got like her missing persons t-shirt on with John on. It's called Let's Find... Oh, God. So he was one of the two boys constantly seen in the apartment around the time. God, what a difference. Someone's put Instagram and half a gram. And all of these people know. They all know.
We did hear about one of the suspects being on the same flight as a family member on their way back to Belfast. But the fact that it was actually John's partner and the mother of his two kids makes this a lot worse. This is the same guy that John's dad found in Johnny Smyth's apartment. His name is Jim Weir, and this guy apparently knows exactly what happened to John. We know he was arrested in Spain, then released very quickly, and somehow he's managed to fly back home. This is crazy, right? How can they arrest a suspect, then not only do they let him go, but also let him fly back home. What is going on with this case? John's own partner had to fly home, looking at this person who could have a big involvement in John's death, and the police have just let that happen.
Someone said he's spoken to the police. He wasn't in Spain when John went missing, was he? Troy's cousin was in the group yesterday and posted his flight saying he wasn't involved. Seems unfortunate that he knows Johnny. I honestly think Johnny let him stay in the apartment to throw police off. I still think he would know. Even if he got there afterwards, he definitely know what happened in there. That he definitely would be aware.
Okay, so apparently this guy proved that he wasn't in Spain at the time of the alleged murder, but arrived there afterwards and was in Johnny's apartment. So this explains why he was released so quickly, but why was he staying at the apartment? Did Johnny Smyth try and get him there to set him up? Or like Haley says, could he have been there to throw people off because he knows he can prove he wasn't there when John George was? Also, have the police been in contact with Johnny Smyth or not? Because I haven't heard that they have caught up to him yet. What makes me think that Jim does know what happened is the look on his face when John's dad confronted him. He looks shocked, but I can't confirm whether he actually knows what happened or not. If he didn't, then you can only guess that Johnny set him up so that Jim was found there to take the suspicion off himself.
A lot of people involved. You've got Madison, Johnny, the two boys staying at the apartment, and others over and thing. Not everyone. So me and Johnny are in a safe place. That's why I told the family what happened. It's a shame that John isn't in a safe place, but if you know what happened and you have told the family, when did you tell them, Madison? Like, because some of the family in here and they're saying they don't know. Was it recently, like in the last 10 minutes, or because all they want to know is where his body is. Like, they want to know where his body is. Tonight you've told them. So Kushla, can you check with family? Have they been told? Family is saying that's definitely her real account. Let me give you a follow back, Mads, and then if you need to message me, you can message me. Like, and you don't have to message me if you don't want. I'm not pressuring you to, but if you need some help, or if you need to get information out but you don't want to put yourself in danger, or you need to get something out, like, just let you know that, like, if you need someone, then I will help you. I would help anyone. You're young, and I thought you've got your whole life ahead of you.
So Madison was in the comments of Haley's live that she did on TikTok, and they were talking to each other. One thing that I am shocked to hear is that Madison said, "Me and Johnny are in a safe place." Is she saying that she is currently with Johnny Smyth and the police know where both of them are? Because Madison said in her TikTok video that the police know where she is and told her to stay there. And Madison is saying that her and Johnny are in a safe place, so you would think that they are together. Why haven't the police arrested Johnny? They have said that he's a suspect, and John's family say that he knows exactly what happened. Also, especially after that awful picture of Johnny holding a firearm at someone got released. Surely the police would be all over that. It makes no sense. We know that Johnny was definitely with John George in Tenerife. So how's he getting out of this one? Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we will update you as we find out more.